Hello, this is going to be a general reading for the sign of Cancer. So I just did Gemini and I'm kind of going in order. So Cancer is next. And so that's if you have a sun, rising moon, or Venus, or any other planet in your chart that has Cancer and you resonate with it, this is for you. Or if it's someone that you have a relationship with or someone you're thinking about that has Cancer in their chart, could also be relevant, or it could just point to something that's happening in Cancer season, and it could be general in that way as well. So the first card that came out is the Six of Swords, which is about moving on to calmer waters, but it's basically choosing more peaceful thoughts, putting your swords down. It's about harmony. Sixes are about harmony. Five of Cups, because maybe you were possibly focusing too much on the past. Five of Cups is about regret, looking at the past, things that didn't work out. And possibly you're noticing that because of the thoughts you were thinking, which is why you were feeling this way. That's why you're choosing to have more peaceful thoughts. The Tower. So there could have been a divorce or a breakup or something that ended suddenly that didn't feel good in the past. Because the Tower is usually about sudden life events happening, things being taken away from us, things being removed from our life that shouldn't be there. Well, I would say shouldn't, but don't need to be there anymore. The foundation needs to be crumbled. However, we were maybe having a hard time letting go of it. And the Six of Cups, another six. Six of Cups is stuff from the past, nostalgia, childhood. I don't know if that's like, well, what I get, because these two cards came out, like the Five of Cups and then the Six of Cups came out together in another reading with another card in between. And the way that I read it and the way I'm reading it now is that with the Tower, because something got taken from your life, or it doesn't necessarily have to be taken, maybe you chose to do the Tower yourself. It doesn't take what resonates, but is you're able to see both why it didn't work out, like looking at I don't say the negative, but the shadow stuff, the lessons learned that didn't feel so good. And then also looking at what you were taking away from it, being nostalgic about it as well, right? So it's learning how to live in the both and the and. Everything exists all at once. So something that needed to end, we can still grieve and then also still love it or still miss it. And that's sometimes difficult to process, especially if you're brand new to it. But yeah, that processing of this thing ended. It was a really big thing in my life. Maybe it cracked you open, not made you, but it helped you feel all these things, and learn lessons, especially within love. And you're able to grieve it while also still loving it or missing it at the same time. Then we have the World, which can be about travel, but it is about things coming full circle, completion. The reason that this thing happened was because it helped you along your spirit. It was time for you to grow spiritually or to complete some kind of karmic cycle or lesson in your life, and that's why the thing happened. And I think you're seeing that, and if you're not, that's a message for you to know, is that the reason that the thing ended was because it was there to help you learn lessons and for you to move forward in your life. Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, but it is about balance, emotional alchemy. Learning how to be balanced in your emotions, basically, is what it helped you learn how to do. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about, well, what I get is learning how to start over and begin anew. Instead of building on a foundation that didn't need to be there anymore, was old and outdated, possibly, it was old and outdated. It wasn't a stable foundation. And so now it's like you're allowed to build something brand new and start from scratch. And that can be scary for some people sometimes, but knowing that you're learning from a brand new place emotionally. A magician, yeah. So like you basically can create whatever it is you want. You have all the tools you need now to create the relationship or the career, the life that you want. Because we're talking about relationships, it's like maybe before you thought you had to settle just for however this person was showing up, and not realizing, no, I actually can say, like, I don't want this and I want something different. Maybe that's why you stayed in a relationship. High Priestess. Lots of major arcana coming out. So big life lessons here. It's either like wrapping up for you, or this is what you're experiencing at the moment, or it happened already. The High Priestess is about our intuition, hidden knowledge, secrets, wisdom, tapping into your divine feminine power when it comes to being very spiritual and opening up to that side of you. It's funny that the Magician and the High Priestess look like counterparts to me in this deck, don't they? Pretty sure they are. I always want to say that they are, but other people say that the High Priestess and the Hierophant is are counterparts, but I don't know. Let's see. Justice. My God, there's a lot of major arcana. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So you have 6 major arcana cards out of 10 cards that I've pulled so far, which major arcana are major life themes or archetypes that are playing out. Lessons, spiritual level ups, basically. Justice is Libra energy. But it's about balancing the scales of justice. Fairness. Whatever happened in the past isn't going to happen anymore, because you're going to be experiencing the opposite now. And ooh, yeah. Ooh, see? Oh boy. So we have the Ace of Cups, which is about self-love, learning how to fill your own cup first. Your cup is overflowing, and that's how you give, right? But it's also new beginnings in love. And then we have the Knight of Swords, which was hiding under the 10 of Cups. No, it was hiding under the Ace of Cups. The Knight of Swords is about communication. I think it's about, it can be about aggressive or it's about taking action, aggressiveness, assertiveness. It doesn't have to be like a bad thing. He doesn't look too intense here, but what I get with the Ace of Cups is that it's like you have learned how to love yourself. You've learned how to communicate to other people in relationships, or you will now. Like, that's what you've been learning and practicing, which is maybe what didn't happen in the past in this relationship that ended. But you're learning how to communicate so that you get your needs met. And it's also about not just when you're in a relationship, but learning to communicate with the universe, like writing it down when it comes to manifesting and saying, these are the things I want in a partner, and basically putting it out there. This is what I want. This is what I need. But it's so much about communication. And then we have the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, having everything you want, a family life, if that's what you want, family, there's a child in there, but it's just about partnership and a culmination and completion of getting to the thing, right? The result that you have been working towards. So it's a lot of beautiful energy. I'm going to pull maybe a couple of Lenormand. Ships. Ooh, the ships and the fish. Fish is about wealth. Let me check the 3. It is about movement and travel. The ships, or the boat, I should say. It's one ship. Travel, transport, holiday. We did have the world card, so travel could come in. Venture, broaden your horizons. Yearn. Yearn is standing out to me. Yearn for what you want and allow yourself to have it. I make the most of my journey through life. So yeah, I really feel like it's just you. And again, because there were so many major arcana cards that came out, it's really pointing to what your soul is experiencing and the lessons your soul came here to experience. So, and then wealth. Oh, I wanted to look at this, see if there's anything. Fish, wealth, quantity, material, expansion. I attract abundance into my life and share it with others. So yeah, I want to get one more. I really feel like this is just saying you're learning how to give your like communicate with yourself and to the universe about what it is you want because of all the lessons you've learned in relationships, and you know exactly what you want now, and that you can create it, and you're learning that power. So if you don't have Cancer in your chart anywhere, if this doesn't apply to you, like Cancer in terms of that, could just mean in Cancer season, this energy is playing out somehow. The egg, I love this card. The egg is about like something that's incubating. Are things not ready to hatch? Like a chicken incubating its egg, given the right conditions, the egg will hatch. Incubate a situation in the same way, giving care to its environment, and the egg will come to life. So that's some advice on, yeah, if you want all these things to happen, or you can feel that these things can happen, this is how. I just saw 1111 on my timer when I said that. So yeah, if you'd like your own reading with me, email me at empoweringyouраuthenticity@gmail.com, or follow me on Instagram at empoweringauthenticity and send me a message there. All right, talk to you later.